and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to 1999 by Josh Cullen. You guys know how much I've been really enjoying listening to SB19 and how much I really have been enjoying listening to more when it comes to the member solo music as well. So I am super excited to get into this one, and this is my first solo project from Josh that I've reacted to, so I have no idea what to expect, but I just am very excited to get into this video and see what we're going to be getting. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining in. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date for the posts on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this, so let's go.
I'm caught up in 1999, it's nothing new. Still stuck on you. If I could travel back in time to just see you, you know I'll do. Bakit ba gusto magawin ng malay? Pati na rin sayang tinataglay. Kung pwede iligtas lang ang isang musmus labi.
Oh, this is gonna absolutely break me, isn't it? This song already, it's just so incredibly beautiful, so incredibly heartbreaking. You know, just saying that you almost still feel so trapped in this younger version of yourself. Like, all the things you experienced, all the pain that you went through to get to the place where you are now, it all just stays with you. And it almost just is like this constant loop on cycle inside of your mind. You know, you just can't escape it because it's everything that you overcame, you know, it's everything that's made you the person that you are and given you the strength to be able to be this version of yourself now. It just is so inspiring and, like I said, heartbreaking. But I think for me, obviously knowing a little bit more now about SB19 and about their journey and their individual journeys, you know, and Josh's start to life, like, it does just breaks my heart for him. It really does. But I think for me, the inspiration I take from the strength that he has founded within himself is overwhelming. Like, it really is something that I find such inspiration from, because, you know, for somebody to have gone through everything that he experienced and to still continue to just keep on fighting, keep on pushing, keep on trying in every way that he could to really create the life that he always had wanted, you know? Just, it's absolutely amazing. And I think that, oh, this song's really gonna absolutely devastate me, but I think just that lyric there, if I could just save an innocent smile. Like, I just wish that I could have been the person for my younger self that they needed and that they wanted and they were just crying out for. Like, if I could just go back and be able to be that person who could, you know, bring a light and bring a sense of saviour to my younger self. Like, maybe I could have almost like given my younger self that space and that comfort that he was always seeking. It just, like, there's no other way to say it, but it does just, like, break your heart and it breaks your soul just thinking about that.
Iligtas lang ang isang musmus labi. Kinakagat ang di na hanggang mawala ang sakit na dulot ang realidad. And I know I've never healed, 'cause this world doesn't love me.
Oh my god. It's just like everything that you go through in life impacts you in some way, you know? And I think the things that we go through, the experiences that stick with us, you know, those real times of hurt and pain, the things that you just never can let go of because they sort of carve so deeply into your heart and your mind. It does just feel like you can't run from them because no matter how much you run, they're always just with you. And I think just hearing in this song, like all that pain, all that hurt, all of the times when you really feel as if you were sort of alone, you know, alone to experience all of this absolute just devastation, hurt, pain. Like just listening to this song, it makes you feel so unbelievably broken. So I can't even begin to imagine like experiencing all of that, how broke that must make you feel. It's just so sad. Like to have been hurt so badly that it makes you feel as if, you know, the world just has never really loved you. Like it's just as if life is always against you, so you're having to almost fight back at it because it's always just treated you with challenges and, you know, things that you've never been able to escape from. You've almost had to just constantly be that savior for yourself because it's almost felt as if nobody else has been there to be there for you, you know, growing up. Oh my gosh. Josh is just absolutely amazing. His voice is stunning. He is beautiful. And I just hope, and I'm sure he does know, how much that, you know, 18 really appreciate him and love him and his music for who he is. And I just hope he knows how grateful that we all are that he is so open and honest and vulnerable within his music as well, because I think to write music like this and to express it in such a way is truly so unbelievably amazing and just absolutely inspiring. But I will just say as well, the imagery, you know, that starting point with all of the memories almost just flooding in, you know, seeing all those different moments throughout your whole childhood playing out. It's literally like all of those memories, like that are, you know, engraved into your mind that you just can't let go of. And then him just being stuck almost in this like hazy version of reality. It's like your real life now, having grown, is always impacted and your vision is always changed by what you've been through in the past. You know, you can't really necessarily move forward in this sense of realism sometimes because you're constantly just thinking of the way that life has treated you to this point. So it's almost as if you feel as if your reality is blurred in a way. And him just like bumping into people and people not even really noticing him. Like it's as if you've always felt a little bit like people just haven't been able to see you. Like you just feel as if you've been walking along life and people haven't really appreciated you, haven't really noticed you, haven't really been there for you in the way that you maybe needed, you know?
I know I'd rather heal 'cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. Kinakagat at di na hanggang mawala ang sakit na dulot ng realidad. And I know I'd rather heal 'cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that.
Oh, it was that transition. It was that transition. Like just seeing him now, obviously, walking through that door and then it going back to like his childhood self, you know, and him just feeling like he constantly had to hide. It's just absolutely like soul destroying, even just watching it and thinking about it. Like this imagery play out, but like thinking about how that must absolutely just destroy a person. like this shot right here of him just having to hide away, in fear and be scared of, people who should be really looking out for you and people you should be able to trust. And it does just make you think, like, in that case, in this world, then who can you trust? Because you've been so badly hurt at such a young age, such an impressionable age, that, like, it almost does just change your perspective on people, on life, on reality, on the way that the world works. It just must make you feel as if the world is just like this sense of darkness, It. I honestly, I can't even explain, like, the feeling that I'm feeling, because it's just, I feel like it's one of those things in this song where it does just like hit you like a ton of bricks, like the feeling and the emotion and the hurt and the pain and just everything. But the way that he's done that, the way he's really just shared his story so beautifully through this artistry, but also just having that real like upbeat rhythm in the chorus section there. It's like that almost feels like a glimmer of hope in amidst all of the darkness that's going on, in amidst everything. It's like you try and find the beauty and the good in the world, even though it's not necessarily treated you with that same kindness, I just can't get over how absolutely impactful this song is.
I try to fight it every night. Bulong sa isip, di mawala. Couldn't get someone to help me, where am I? So I had to stay away. Bakit ba gusto agawin ng malay? Pati na rin sayang tinataglay. Kung pwede iligtas lang ang isang musmus labi. Kinakagat ang dinahanggang pawala ang sakit na dulot ng realidad. And I know I'll never heal, 'cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. Kinakagat ang dinahanggang pawala ang sakit na dulot ng realidad. And I know I'll never heal, 'cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that.
It's just seeing those flashbacks, just seeing, like, even from the youngest of ages, you've always had to just be the sole protector of yourself because nobody else has been there to protect you. I can't even begin to imagine how you move past that. So just seeing how Josh has really taken the life that he's led and really just tried to really spin everything back around on itself and make his life into this incredible, amazing life that he's leading now. Like, it's something that I can't even begin to imagine how difficult of a journey that must have been, but I'm just so glad that he gets to experience, some sense of happiness now. And I know that obviously those things that he's been through are never going to be able to be erased. Like he said, it just sticks with him, but this one's really getting to me. Like he said, it'll always stick with him. It'll always be something that he obviously holds within him, but I just think that for him to really just be able to live his life now in the way that he wants, and just be able to find the beauty in things that he loves and the things that he enjoys, I think that is a testament to just how capable and strong and just absolutely unbelievably powerful that he is. Like, it just is something that you can't even think of, like, you can't even begin to understand how somebody could overcome all of that and become this unbelievably bright light that Josh is now. Like, it's it just shows how deep rooted that his heart is and how much of an incredible person that he is.
I wanna know if you're listening. I wanna know if you're happy hating. I wanna know if you're listening. Even if I can change that. Kinakagat ang di na hanggang mawala ang sakit na dulot ang realidad. And I know I'm never here 'cause this world doesn't love me. And I can't change that.
Do you know what I love as well? I honestly, I can't stop the tears, guys. I really can't. But what I love is, you know, him just saying I had to bite my tongue so hard, you know, like I wasn't able to really speak up for myself. I wasn't able to voice my thoughts and my opinions. I couldn't really, you know, allow myself to open up because anytime I did, it was almost thrown back at me. But what I love now is that I feel like that is why music means so much to him. It's like music is the way that he's able to express himself. He's able to put everything that he feels into, you know, his lyricism, his music, his feelings, just everything is able to collectively come together in this space. And I think that is something that is so apparent and is so meaningful and special and true to him. And I'm just so grateful that he, you know, openly expresses everything that he does because it really is so unbelievably beautiful. But I think just seeing now that he is able to really, you know, find that voice in his music, in his artistry, it is something that I think is truly such a special thing.
Cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. Kinakagat ang di na hanggang mawala ang sakit na dulot ang realidad. And I know I'm never here 'cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. I wanna know if you're listening. I wanna know if you're happy hating. I wanna know if this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that.
That was something so unbelievably beautiful, but just like gut wrenchingly heartbreaking. I think as well, you know, especially in the last shots, just seeing him obviously sort of in that mirror, you know, getting ready to go on stage, it's like you see this outside perspective of him, you know, and from the outside looking in, it's just like you wouldn't really think too much. You know, you just think, oh my gosh, it's amazing performer, like he's an incredibly talented person, like he's amazing, he's stunning, he is absolutely just incredible. But like beneath the surface of everything, it is just like sometimes you don't really realize, you don't really understand on a full picture how much that somebody can go through because they've had to hide so much of it for so long that it is just like they hide it so well that you don't really see that side because they really do just try and be this beautiful, happy space for someone that it is like they bottle everything else up and sort of try and show their best self to people. But it's like beneath the surface of that, within the heart of that, there is so much more. And I think that's why I connect so much when it comes to SB19's music and, you know, their solo music, because SB19 aren't afraid to just open up everything. Like they will just share their entire heart and soul in their music. They will literally create like I'm gonna get emotional again. They will create a space within their music that is just like this safe space where they can just feel, you know, so openly honest and vulnerable about the things they've been through. And I think that it's almost like a voice as well for connecting with people in some aspect of maybe things that people listening have been through, you know. But I think that just hearing that raw truth from Josh in this song, like it really does just like weigh heavy on your heart in knowing everything that he must have gone through. You know, obviously we'll never know everything that he experienced, but just hearing even a small snippet of the things that he went through, it just, you can't even understand or imagine like how somebody could put a child through that. I honestly feel like this one really has like hit so deep, and just I still can't stop crying now just thinking about it. It's like that just is the power of, you know, Josh and his lyricism and just the emotion that he feels and that he expresses. Like it really does just stick with you, you know? Like I said, I think that for me in this song, through everything, Josh has really come into his own and become such an incredibly strong and beautiful and amazing person. And I just hope that he is proud of himself for that, you know? And I think cry again. Oh guys, today's just, it's really getting to me. I just hope that even though obviously through everything he's been through it's felt as if the world is against him and it's felt as if the world doesn't love him, I hope that he knows he has so much love and respect and heart within 18 and just so many people across the world. Like, there is so much love, there is so much light, even though sometimes it can be difficult to find that. Oh, my heart just like aches for him, you know? Just like for anybody who has experienced anything like that, like it really does just hit so hard, doesn't it? But I just am so grateful for this song. I'm so grateful to have discovered SB19, and I just am so absolutely moved by this song. I really am. But yeah guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, then like I said, make sure to click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date when I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.